Keith Smart is the hero.
The battle in the Bayou boiled down for the final 4 seconds, and the IU victory reads like a page from the movie Hoosiers. Bob Knight says he's had better teams, but never a squad so committed to a victory. Good championship for Coach Bob Knight. Sports Director Don Hein joins us live from New Orleans via SkyPass satellite with highlights of a tremendous game, Don.
Hey, hey, Betsy, IU's the national champion, huh? How does that sound? Well, all right, huh? Well, we heard it earlier in the broadcast. We said at 6 o'clock tonight that I couldn't believe we could have a better game than we saw against UNLV. I was wrong. This was better. There was more drama in this one. Watch now as Keith Smart, with this basket, wins the ball game for Indiana against a great Syracuse effort. Here it was with 4 ticks left on the clock. This was designed for Alford and went to Smart. Surprisingly, Syracuse did not get to the official till 1 second remained.
Like we have never panicked that one time this year whenever we were down and time was about to run out. Steve was covered. Someone else is going to step up and do their thing, you know, just like Dean Garrett's done, Rick has done. And I guess it was my turn to do it this time. So whoever hit the shot, that's fine with me because this is a team effort, and I'm not the only one that did this. The whole team, everyone that's involved with Indiana did this.
Well, Smart was pretty subdued right after the ball game, wasn't we? Hey, I have a whole bunch more action for you. I have interviews with Smart, with Garrett, with Meyer, with a whole bunch of other people. But right now, we want to get the fan side of this thing. Here's Bruce Cobb.
Don, there should be plenty of cream and crimson on Bourbon Street tonight. Now, not everyone could enjoy tonight's ball game inside the Superdome. Here's a look at their story tonight, but starting off, a look at the fans coming out of the Dome just after the game.
Yeah, Bobby Knight all the way! Bobby Knight! Bobby Knight! Bobby Knight! Bobby Knight!
Even up until tip-off time, you could buy a ticket from Dave.
So we're paying about $1 each, and the nice souvenirs are bookmarks, you know?
Even though tickets sold for only a couple of dollars up until game time, some people still chose to watch the game on television at hotels nearby. John Dorwin and his family flew in from Saipan to see this game, but their seats here were much better than their seats in here.
At least we can see the players. Before they were little things about this big, running around out in a little postage stamp size playing court.
These 3 IU freshmen watched the big game from a comfy couch.
Well, I'd love to be at the game, but we're kind of low on the money. It was a very last-minute trip. Came up with a bunch of guys that had room in the car.
We do have 3 tickets here, as you can, not just 2, but 3 tickets.
Drew Varga said he'd rather be in these seats at the bar than at the Superdome.
They were nice. They were right behind the basket, about 20 rows up, but they weren't quite as nice as these.
And of course, every seat for a Hoosier fan inside the Dome was nice enough. The celebration is well underway. Can you believe it? Betsy, Bill?
It's going to be going on for a while, too, Bruce. Well, there are no celebrations more enthusiastic tonight than at the home of the national champions, Indiana University in Bloomington. The News Center's Jody Davis is in Sky Witness 13, having just left several parties down on the ground. Jody?
Betsy, right now I have to tell you, I am really happy to be over Bloomington than down there, because right now the only way I can describe this is that there was a tidal wave of deliriously happy fans that have spilled out onto the streets and now comprise a sea of humanity in downtown Bloomington and at the Showalter Fountain. There was so much screaming and clapping tonight, cheering and foot stomping, and that was just during the player introductions. Now, without any further ado, we're going to show you the Bloomington explosion, starting with the final buzzer. It wasn't just a few seconds after the game was over that the fans began spilling out onto the streets from the taverns. They ran immediately for the Showalter Fountain, tens of thousands of fans, and they are massed there right now. We can't get a real good look at it from up here in the air, so we don't know if they're trying to play in the fountain or not. There's no water in there, thank God, tonight, so nobody's going to catch pneumonia, we hope. But there are all kinds running around the streets. We saw a guy in IU boxer shorts running downtown with a T-shirt on, not much else. I don't know if any of you IU professors have scheduled classes or canceled them for tomorrow, but you better expect a pretty good absentee rate after this celebration tonight. It is going on in Bloomington. It is going to be on until the wee hours of the morning. We guarantee you that. This is Jody Davis reporting live via Sky Witness from a maniacally happy Bloomington, Indiana.
And just think what it would have been like if the weather would have been warmer tonight, too. Well, here in Indianapolis, Big Red